Assalamu alaikum, my friend. Today we have a second lesson, which is Tafkheem and Tarqeeq. Now, all the letters can be divided into three groups. They're either the Tafkheem letters, which we're going to discuss what it means. The Tafkheem letters can be put together into this phrase, or they are sometimes Tafkheem and sometimes Tarqeeq, which is the opposite of Tafkheem. This is only for three letters, which is Ra, Alif, and Lam in the word Allah. And the third group is Tarqeeq. This is all the rest of the letters that have not been included in the other two groups. So let's look at what Tafkheem is. Tafkheem means thickening or making heavy. In Tajweed, that means giving the letter a quality of heaviness, creating an echo in the mouth caused by elevation of the tongue. The letters of Tafkheem are Kha, Sad, Dad, Ghain, Ta, Qaf, and Dha in the phrase Qid. So when you're pronouncing a Tafkheem letter, your tongue should go up. This is called Isti'la, or elevation, as you are elevating your tongue up. This pressures the sound to the roof of the mouth, creating an echo. So when you're raising your tongue, you're pressuring and forcing the sound to the roof of the mouth. This creates an echo that vibrates all through the mouth. Tarqeeq is the opposite. It means thinning or lightening. In Tajweed, that means giving the letter a quality of lightness and avoiding an echo in the mouth by lowering the tongue. This is for all letters other than Ra, Alif, and Lam, because those are sometimes Tafkheem, sometimes Tarqeeq. And also for Khus, Daght, and Qid, because those are the Tafkheem letters, which is the opposite of Hisa. Now, Tarqeeq is the opposite of Tafkheem. So your tongue does not go up. This is called istiqal, or lowness, because you are lowering your tongue. The sound is not pressured to the roof of the mouth, and it does not create an echo. Because you're not trying to force the sound, because you're not raising your tongue, so there is no echo created in the mouth. So let's look at some examples. Dad is a Tafkheem letter. When you're pronouncing it, you raise your tongue up. Versus Dal. Notice how you're not when you're pronouncing Dad, your tongue is going up and pressuring that sound up. But when you're pronouncing Dal, even though your tongue moves, it's not pressuring, it's not exerting any force on the sound, no. Also with Sad, this is a Tafkheem letter. Seen. Notice how light that is. Sa. When you're saying sa, there's an echo, it's very deep and you're pressuring the sound. You're saying sa, very light. There's no echo, there's no this vibration. Sa. And you notice that your mouth, opens a lot more vertically when you're saying sa. Qaf, it's also a Tafkheem letter. Kaf, which is a Tarqeeq letter. Qa, ka. Notice how qa is heavy and deep and it's pressuring the sound. Ka is very light, it's very soft, and there's no pressure, there's no echo in the sound. Also again, dha. Don't forget to get your tongue a bit between your teeth to get that raw sound. Versus the. Those are pretty much the same sounds, except that one of them is very heavy and the other one is very light. Ra, the, ra, the. Pronouncing ra, you're pressuring the sound, you're making this echo, you're making it very deep and very heavy. You're saying the, very light. Another example is ta, ta versus ta, ta. Pa, pa, pa. You hear that like echoing sound, like that pressure in your mouth versus ta, ta. It's easy to pronounce, it's very light. Now, if you notice that some tafkheem letters are more tafkheem than others, so they produce more echo, then you're right, because even tafkheem has its levels, where I'm going to go into too much detail for this now, but for example, ta has more tafkheem than qaf. It creates more echo than it, and dad has the most tafkheem out of all of them. So there are still two other letters, so let's look at them. The letter kha, 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 and the letter ghain, ra, ra, ra. Again, they're also quite heavy, also make an echo, but they have less echo than, for example, dad, because tafkheem has levels. Let's look at some words. So, صادقين. The صاد and alif, صاد, alif, and qaf here are tafkheem. صادقين. So the dal is very light, the qaf is very heavy, and the noon is very also light because it's a tafkheem letter. صادقين. Okay, another examples. طفيقا. طفيقا. The ta, qaf, and alif are tafkheem letters. Alif is obviously sometimes tafkheem, sometimes taqiq. When in this case it is tafkheem. I'm going to explain why in the next lesson, inshallah. But here, طفيقا. طفيقا. The ta, qaf, and alif make an echo. The fa does not. الضالين.